9 minutes on my phone. This is part 4. You're gonna see Peter Jackson drunk. Hey, I'm at a party. I'm at a party right now. You're gonna see Peter. You're gonna see, I don't know, me, my wife, Peter Jackson, and his wife, and maybe his kids. I'll tell Peter, look, Peter, you can bring your partner or your wife, and you can bring like one member, one of your children with you if you want to. Obviously, I can't have you bring. Look, you can bring one of your children. You can bring one of your wife or your partner with you to the red carpet, but you can't bring everyone, as there won't be enough room, obviously. And Peter Jackson, he gets his suites too. The assistant director, he gets his suites. Obviously, all the actors get the suites. Obviously, because I heard there's a good. I heard there's a good like 20 suites or something like that in the Virgin Park Resort around there. So you can have all the actors stay in those 17. Me and my wife. Get our own room, whereas everyone else are gonna have to share beds. I'm much like look, man. If you want to have everyone fit in the room, you have to have the crewmen are all gonna have to share beds. Which they won't. I don't mind. I don't mind sharing beds. Yeah, they're gonna have to share beds if you want everyone to fit in there, man. Obviously. Hey, look, man. If you wanted to have everyone fit in there, as the crewmen are gonna have to share beds, which is all good. They're still having a good experience, obviously. Jeff Bezos too. Jeff Bezos and a few CEOs of the front office will also be featured on the red carpet too. They can also sign autographs too. Considering that you're a distributor, Jeff Bezos will show up because he doesn't want to be left behind. Jeff Bezos does not want to be left behind. He'll obviously show up to the party, and you're going to see me and him drunk and all stuff together. Because he's your distributor, he's your partner. He obviously, you have him at the red carpet. He's your distributor, obviously. And he can bring like two members of his family if he wants to too. And he can bring like two CEOs front office with him if he wants to. But he can't bring everyone, as there won't be enough room. And he also gets the suites too, obviously. He gets the suites too. Because the Virgin Resort has a good like 20, 25 suites, some of that. And you can have Jeff Bezos stay in the suites too, obviously. I'll have the main actors stay in the suites, whereas the minor ones don't get the suites. So the main actors get the suites, whereas the minor ones have to stay in the other rooms. And because I want to have some room, I want Jeff Bezos and them to get their suites, obviously, because they're distributors. They have to stay in a suite, obviously, as well as the 17. The 17 get their suites too, and then the assistant director and Peter Jackson and two members found they get the suites at the Virgin Park Resort, obviously, and they're going to be partying it up for a 2-day party, man. So after the red carpet, the first day you have like a 6-hour party from 7 to 1 o'clock. Everyone's at 1 o'clock. The party ends. Everyone goes home. Obviously, whatever happens behind the scenes is none of my business. I have my own wife. You know what I'm saying? 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 I have my own. Look, man. Whatever happens in your personal life is none of my business. I have my own wife. You know what I'm saying? Do what you got to do. But I'm just saying, whatever happens behind the scenes, is none of my business. After the party. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. As me and VJ after the party, we're obviously gonna hook up. Obviously, because during the party, me and VJ are gonna be making out hardcore, and we're because we're lovebirds. It's guaranteed when I go in the room after the party ends, we're gonna hook up. Obviously, yeah, we're gonna hook up. Obviously, crazy, you know what I'm saying? Something crazy. And then the next day, everyone wakes up in the morning. They're a little hungover, obviously. Everyone has breakfast, and they have their lunch, they have their dinner, and after that, you have another party from 7 to 1 again. A 2-day electrical tour party. Give them a 2-day electrical tour party. That way they have a good experience, obviously. You're going to see the actors drunk, all that stuff, dancing with other members of the crew, and all that stuff, yeah. So after experiencing the crazy buzz during the 4 years, Gang Spoiled, obviously, the crazy buzz, the movie Gang Spoiled during the 4 years, with a crazy world tour if it happens, obviously. And now you have the crazy red carpet and a 2-day unheard of red carpet event, partying it up inside and out. After that ends, the actors know the journey ends. Obviously, everyone, all the crew, all members of the crewmen, the actors, they all say their goodbyes, hugs, all that stuff, right? And that's when the actors now know the journey ends, and they know that even though they're going to have successful careers in Hollywood, they're going to go back to being dirty slaves, and they're going to be the side tension, obviously. And they now know they're gonna have that shitty feeling of being left behind, because they were safe for a couple of years. They know that they're part of that buzz. Yeah, even though I'm gonna have a successful career, I'm gonna have that shitty feeling of being left behind, because they were safe for a couple of years. They know they're part of that buzz. Yeah, even though I'm gonna have a successful career, I'm gonna have that shitty feeling of being left behind, because they were safe for a couple of years. They know that they're part of that buzz. Yeah, even though I'm gonna have a successful career, in Hollywood. I'm still a side tension, yes, and I and Reed are gonna move. I'm moving on to the next movie, which is the Great Escape movie, obviously, and that's when these actors and even Peter Jackson they're gonna beg their asses off. Ivan, man, I just want to work for you, man. Ivan, can I direct your next movie, man? I want to, you know what I'm saying? No, Peter, you were good for Zans, but you're not good for the what? For the Great Escape movie, isn't it? He might even cry, man. Ivan, man, I don't want to go to Hollywood, man. Your company's buried in Hollywood. Hollywood's fucking cheap. I'm going to go back to being a dirty slave. I'm going to go back to eating that shittier food. You know, so I'm going to go back to being flown commercial. Yeah. The actors are all going to be like, Ivan, I want to be in your Great Escape movie. You know, so I want to be in your next movie, your next secret agent movie. You know what I'm saying? Your company's so much buried in Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? I had a blast, man. I want to be saved. I want to be left behind, man. Even though I know I'm going to go to Hollywood and be successful, I'm going to be the side attention. Yes. Even though these actors for James know they're going to be successful, they're going to have successful careers in Hollywood, they can now bargain for more money. Like guys like Yvonne Joje now, he can probably bargain. After Zane's, he'll probably be able to bargain for a couple million for his movie. 2-3 million, you know what I'm saying? He can bargain for good money now because he's super famous. John Boyega will become an A-list actor too. Ariana Grande, they're all going to have successful careers. Idris Elba, you know what I'm saying? Andy Serkis, they're all going to, they know they're going to be bigger. Even then, they're like, fuck, man, I'd rather work for Ivan. Because Ivan paid me my free millions. He spoiled the shit out of me. His company's buried in Hollywood. I was saved. I was part of that crazy world tour, if it happens, obviously, right? That luxury hotel party, that crazy red carpet event, crazy in Hollywood. Flown probably on his jet, yeah. Was Hollywood's cheap? I've flown commercial, yeah. Even though we're all going to be successful in Hollywood, man, we're going to be a side attention. We're going to have that shitty feeling of being left out, left behind, yeah. That horrific feeling that you world have, these actors and directors don't want to have that feeling. Hence why they're going to beg their fucking asses off after film's complete. And some of them might even cry, man. But me and Vijay will not resign him. And they know, yeah, Ivan and Vijay are moving on to their life. They're going to make that amazing Great Escape movie, that secret agent movie. Ivan and Vijay are now in the modern times now. And even they're gonna experience that crazy buzz, and we're left out of that. Even though we're successful in Hollywood, with a side attention, yeah, with a side attention, obviously. Peter Jackson will have him. Peter Jackson's already successful. He doesn't get any more successful. He's a billionaire, right? Peter Jackson will have a more successful directing career after directing Zanus too. Well, he's already successful, but he'll have a very successful directing career after he directs Zanus or Mel Gibson. And even then, he'd rather direct my movie. Yeah, I'd rather direct Ivan's movie and be spoiled and be a part of that fame and buzz than being in Hollywood, being a dirty slave. Even though I'm going to make a lot of money at home, I'm going to go back to being a dirty slave, eating that shittier food, being a part of the Hollywood system. Yeah, whereas Ivan, I got my freedom. Yeah. That's why they're all going to beg. The 17, Jon Favreau, Dave Filoni, if they're chosen. They're going to beg their ass. Ivan, please resign, man. I don't want to work anywhere else. Yeah, don't worry, guys. I'm going to resign you. You know what I'm saying? And the 17 are lucky, obviously, because I'm going to resign them. Eric Chong, please hire. Ivan, please resign, man. I want to work for you. I had a great time working for your company. Your company's so top-notch. He also knows he's never going to make this money anywhere else, as most head chefs don't make $400,000. That's a rich salary. Eric Chong's going to beg his ass off. The photographers, web designers are all going to beg their asses off. Yeah. The other members of the 17 are going to beg their asses off. My guys, don't worry. I'm going to resign you guys. And they're all happy, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's how top much of a life me and Vijay are going to live, and that's how top much my Sky Source company will be. You're looking at an amazing company me and Vijay are going to own, man. Well, that's it for this video. Stay tuned for my video tomorrow, or maybe in a couple hours from now. Most likely, I'm pretty tired, as I'll be continuing this Ivan's Amazing Listening Series. This is Ivan Omer. I am signing out. Peace.